Shalom, Israel. I was supposed to do this video a while back ago when I was in Virginia Beach, well, Norfolk, Virginia, about 2 years ago, when I was doing all those other videos. A lot of the videos, those were all taken in Virginia. But this came back to my mind because I just keep seeing all these things on TikTok and all this stuff where white people just, it amazes me. It's like you have this overweight white dude provoking this big buff black man, or you have this little white guy. Long story short, it's an unequally yoked match, and it's like, in my mind, it's like, can't you see that this dude will whoop your ass? Can't you see this dude will beat the life out of you? And they just keep provoking. So it makes me go back to Dr. Francis Wilson, you know, the homosexual relationship that the white man has for the black man. The white man wishes he was the black man. He wishes he had his penis. He wishes he had his ability to build muscle, drop muscle, build weight, drop weight. His ability to really age. Our ability to just look good at a younger age. I'm 35 going on 36. And been through a lot of shit and don't look like none of it outside of the car crash. Outside of the scar from the car crash. But Dr. Francis Wilson talked about that they have this relationship. You have the little white balls and the big brown ones. If you look at all the sports throughout the country, all the sports are little white balls and big brown ones. You basketball, football, you know, being your big brown sports. Then you have golf, baseball, being your little white sports. And then when you go back to slavery and with the white man's fascination with the big black dick, I mean, he had this crazy, weird obsession with black dick. He was cutting them off. He was studying them. He was doing genetics on it. It amazed him, the physique of the black man. I really believe that most white people are homosexuals. I really do. I believe that most white people are homosexuals. And homosexuality is a big part of racism, just like religion and politics. Homosexuality is a huge part of racism. I also know that most people, black or white, have really no idea of what homosexuality is. They just have the idea that the Christian church fit both of them. But homosexuality is a lot deeper than just two men having sex. If that's your concept of homosexuality, you're an idiot. And really, people that's never been in that life or a part of that life, they shouldn't really be speaking on it, to be quite honest. It's almost like a man that shouldn't be speaking on a woman's pregnancy. You know, when you get those heterosexual dudes, they get online and be like, homosexuality is not a choice. Well, how would you know, you stupid ass nigga? You're a fucking scientist. You're a dumbass monkey in the bottom of your basement. You don't know shit. You wouldn't know. But when you do read the books and you do the research on who the white man is, they, all throughout their history, they have done sexual deviant things to both black men and black women. We know that they're sexual deviants. This is what we do know. But their obsession with black people is just, it's crazy unto me. It's like every video I see is just some white dude just trying to provoke some black person for whatever reason. And then he ends up getting his butt whooped. And then I watched this one video where the black dude was like, I'm going to fuck you up. And the white man was like, that's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. When he said those words, it took me back to what my mom used to say. Because I was a fighter in school. Like I said in my last videos, I did a lot of fighting. I was always kicked out of school. I was always in detention. I was always in ISS. I was always in Saturday school for fighting these white kids. And my mom used to always tell me, she used to say, you know, no matter how bad you beat them up, they are so sick in the mind. They're like, you know, those women that love fetishes, those women that love being tied up, those women that love being choked, those women that love being beat, you know, that's what the white man is. He's like a little woman, and his fetish is just getting beat up by black people. They love that shit. It makes them... They love that shit so much because they just keep doing the stuff to get their ass beat. And no matter how, my mom used to always tell me this. She said, no matter how bad and how many times you beat them, they're going to come back and do it again. The next day, they come right back and do the same shit that I beat their ass the day before, right up again. You know? And so when I keep seeing these videos of these people getting their ass beat every single day, and they keep doing it, it makes me think about Dr. Frances Wessing and how great and prolific she was, how great of a black mind and how great of a black woman she was. And her mind was just so great because she broke these things down on a level you wouldn't even think of. You wouldn't even think of how deep racism is. We see religion, politics, economics. But when you break it down to the emotional, the sexual, and all that, those different levels, it's crazy. These white folks love getting their ass beat by niggas, man. They just love getting their ass beat. And no matter how often we beat their ass, they're going to keep doing this shit to get their ass beat in the same place. Because they want you to touch them. They love niggas just beating them. And really, what it really comes down to, they want you to get up behind them, lube it up, and stick it in them. That's what they really want. All of them want to be fucked. That's what I say. And I said the same thing about these bitch ass niggas too. I was like, most of these niggas, they just want to be fucked.